Welcome to Wildwood, New Jersey, famous for its world-renowned beaches and boardwalk. It's also home to one of the most underrated NBA coaches we've seen in a long time, Indiana Pacers head coach Frank Vogel. 39-year-old Frank Vogel grew up in Wildwood Crest, New Jersey.
Where I grew up, and seeing, this is the big time. This is so far away from, my reach, as a child or as a young man growing up in South Jersey.
Fame came quickly. In the 8th grade, Vogel made an appearance on Late Night with David Letterman. During the Stupid Human Trick segment, Vogel spun a basketball on a toothbrush, all the while brushing his teeth. A skit his former high school basketball coach remembers well. What was he like to coach? Tell me a little bit about him.
Frank, just a regular kid, just at a Crest Memorial, little chubby 8th grader.
Yeah, Wildwood Sign can help you.
Frank Vogel Sr., who co-owns a sign and design store in Wildwood, jokingly takes all the credit for his son's success.
I taught Frank everything he knows about basketball. I just wanted to clear that up right at the beginning. We're a big basketball fan. We love the 76ers. Always. And we were conflicted when Frank got hired to coach the Boston Celtics. I hated Boston Celtics. So we were forced to root for them.
As the Pacers prepared to take on the Miami Heat in the NBA Eastern Conference Finals, a sideshow between Vogel and LeBron James had already started. The back and forth between James and Vogel began when reporters questioning James quoted Vogel as saying the Heat were just another team, something to which King James took exception.
We're not just another team. I don't understand what he's saying, but we're not just another team.
Vogel denied saying it and said reporters had misquoted him.
Everybody gets misquoted. I don't think Frank said what LeBron thinks he said. He said they're just preparing for the Heat as just another team.
Last season, Vogel was fined $15,000 by the NBA after calling the Heat, quote, the biggest flopping team in the NBA. He's outspoken, your son.
Yeah, he's that desperate. Yeah. Like last year, he's calling them floppers, these floppers, which they were.
There was a lesson that you taught him. What would it have been?
Nothing's too big or too small. The one thing is, the defeat and victory are very closely attached to each other. Don't sweat the small stuff.
You got to take chances, and you got to be blessed with opportunity.
Lisa Hillary, Comcast Sportsnet.
As for the Sixers, take a look at the player they could grab with the